So for my first ever video using my new Insta360 Ace Pro 2, I'll be filming my first ever unboxing on this channel. So this was kind of a splurge and a spontaneous buy. I don't know why I decided that I needed a tablet all of a sudden. Actually, kind of. It's just, I play lots of cozy games on my cell phone, and it's just getting annoying because you can't really see anything clearly on the cell phone. It's a good cell phone, but I think the games would benefit by a larger screen, and I don't know why I decided on this particular tablet. I decided to get a tablet, by the way. It's just, I wanted something with a bigger screen, but not humongous. Like, I didn't want an 11 or 12-inch screen. I want something I could just toss into one of my purses, and as you know, I don't really use huge, gigantic bags. I usually carry some sort of, like, sling. So I was looking at mostly 8-inch, or like around 8 inches in terms of what I wanted in a tablet. And this is what I ended up getting. I ordered the Lenovo Legion Y700, and it might be like a lot more, like in terms of specs, more than I would definitely need, but I mean, I'd rather have more than less, like in terms of what the tablet's capable of. So let me just, thanks. Okay, so this is factory sealed. Let me just pause and I'll come back after I've unsealed this. Okay, so I'm back. I just removed the saran wrap, the plastic wrap from the box. And, okay, so let's see. So, like, this little thing came out. I guess it's an adapter. It is, by the way, a Chinese ROM edition, just because it's a little cheaper. So I got it offline from Aliexpress. So this is my first major purchase from them. I mean, I bought smaller, like less expensive items from them before, and I haven't had issues with them. So here's hoping that this is legit and not something scammy. So, brochures, the little thing to pop out the, I guess, USB drive or whatever. Plug. I think that's everything, right? Oh, and the cable. But let's see. This, I wonder if I have to charge it before. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So, I mean, I think it would have been a lot more expensive if I had gotten it in the States, but I decided to go with the China ROM, and I think, like I read online, lots of people said they just got this version, and then it was easy to remove all like the Chinese software and just install Google Play and the regular apps that you use usually with an Android. So that's what I'm planning to do. And, I have purchased Chinese like ROM editions of a few years ago, before my Samsung, before my Google Pixel that I currently use, I had a Xiaomi Redmi 3S on the cell phone, and it was really good, except every once in a while, even though I had flashed the global ROM onto it, like the English version, every once in a while I would just get random Chinese, so that was annoying. So that's why I moved over to Samsung. But at the time, like, I thought the Xiaomi phone was really good, like the camera and like some of the apps, they were like kind of cool. There was one where you would be able to take a picture of yourself, like a selfie, and it would like tell you what age it thought you were. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so this is the new Lenovo Y700, and I got the Gen 4 version, which has a single camera on the back, but I don't know, it's supposed to be better, I guess. I think the Gen 3 has multiple like looking cameras or things on the back. But yeah, I'm excited to try this out. Let's see, is there a way I can, yeah, so I'm just gonna set up English. Probably should charge it before I do anything, but so far, I mean, I'm glad it looks decent. It doesn't look like the screen's cracked or there are any issues. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pause this here. I'll let you know what I think about it once I start using it. But I really love the size. This is like exactly what I was looking for in terms of a size for a tablet. bigger than my Kindle. Let me just get that. So this is my Kindle Paperwhite, and this is the Lenovo. And I mean, it's a little taller, definitely comparing, but yeah, it's a little bigger than the Kindle. I'm glad that I have this, and the specs are supposed to be really good, like the image quality, graphics, whatever. So hopefully this lasts for a really, really long time. It's lightweight. I mean, it doesn't feel that much heavier than my cell phone actually, and it's thin, so I like that. I think I have like a tablet case, maybe, I think from Bagoo that I might use with this. I hope it fits. But yeah, really excited to try this. I got the black. I don't know if it comes in multiple versions, but very like low-key, not a lot of logo, just plain black. And I like the shape. I like everything about it actually. Like no like bezels or whatever you call it that like stick out, rounded corners. Kind of cool looking. And if I like this, I might get one for my buddy. So let's see. Hopefully I like it. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, the reason why I got the Ace Pro 2 versus the action cam from DJI is because I wanted something that was easy. I don't like messing with settings, so I'm not the type of person who messes with like, was it iLog or D-Log, depending on like Insta360 or DJI. Like I don't go into the color profiles and do all that. I'm just looking for a camera that can just turn on and just use the auto settings. Like I want something quick and easy. I don't really want to think about it. So I know, and from seeing other people's reviews and like live footage from their videos when they were reviewing, comparing the different cameras, I kind of like the auto settings, like whatever you get out of the box settings that come with it. I like the colors, and I like the saturation of the colors and the vividness of the colors on the Insta360 versus the DJI Osmo action cameras. I mean, they're good, but I feel like they look a little muted. Like the colors look a little muted, and if you want to get better colors, you kind of have to adjust it in settings and like add different color profiles or whatever. So that wasn't really my jam. So that's why I went with this camera. It seemed like much easier. Like I didn't have to really think about it. I can just turn it on and use it. So that's why I went with this particular camera. And for the first time, that I'm using this camera, I decided to go with, like most of the auto settings, but 4K 30, and I have it on linear mode. And I think I have it on, I might have set it on vivid. I'm not sure, I'll have to check. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And hopefully the white balance is good, because that's one of the things I always have issues with. Like it looks a little too blue or too yellow on different cameras. That was my issue with the Sony. It was always everything was a little too blue, I think. And then with my Canon cameras that I had before, everything was a little warmer, I think, and I had to like cool it off, cool the colors down a little bit, and make it less yellow. So yeah, anyway, hopefully the video comes out good, because I don't want to have to record it again. So thinking about my cameras, I just thought of something that I wanted to mention. So actually with the Insta360, what is this, the Go Ultra. So one thing I noticed, and it's like a huge bummer, like a huge just issue that I personally experienced. I don't know if anybody else has mentioned this, but there's like a quick like capture, whatever. If you want to record, you don't have to just hit the record button on the action pod. You can actually, on this part, the separate part, there's like a little bit here where if you press it, you can start recording or turn on this part of the camera by itself. So every time I like put my camera in my bag, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the camera in my bag will accidentally brush up against, I don't know, something else, like maybe a lipstick or my wallet or whatever else is in there, and it will hit this button and it will just start recording while it's into my bag. And this has happened like a couple of times where the camera's fully charged and I think it's like good, and then when later, like I'm at a restaurant or wherever and I want to record, I pull up my camera and I'm like, why is it so hot? And it's because for that whole time it's been in my bag just recording. So when I go back to check, you know, the battery's drained, and then I check the video, and it's just like the camera recording the inside of my bag, and it's just like black, and you can hear like audio, but no image, because you know it's in my bag. So yeah, so after, it wasn't just once, like it's happened a few times, and I thought I figured out the issue by putting this camera like in a separate pouch, but no, even within the pouch, like it'll brush up against something and it'll start recording randomly. And so I finally decided to go online and order like a hard shell case for the Insta360 Ultra, which like a camera case that isn't too bulky. And I found this on, like I said, Amazon. It comes with like a little carabiner. It comes with like a little wrist strap that you can attach. I haven't done that yet, but let me just test it out. And it has like a little part where you can put the lens. I guess it goes like this. Hopefully it fits. Yes, it does. And hopefully this solves my issue with the camera, because, you know, like it takes a while to charge, like, you know, 10-20 minutes to fully charge a camera, and sometimes you don't have that time if you want to like have your camera ready and like something's happening and you want to capture it really quick. I mean, so hopefully, yeah, I don't think that'll be an issue anymore, and this is a good size for me. Like I didn't want anything too bulky, so just want to share this one issue I've noticed that I don't think many people or any people have talked about. So yeah, get yourself a hard shell case or somewhere that you can put the camera, that where you can put it so it doesn't automatically go off when you don't want it to.